Best e-commerce platform. In this video, I'm going to be comparing features and pricing of 4 e-commerce platforms. I spent hours setting up a mock store on each platform using one product from my business, Oh So Curly. So my opinion is based on my own experience, my hours of research and testing that I've done for this video. My subscribers are very much aware of my love for Shopify, but in this video, I'm going to be as unbiased as possible. I personally have used 3 out of the 4 platforms that I have mentioned in this video for my business Oh So Curly over the past 8 years. And honestly guys, I was very surprised by the results after testing all the platforms and the updates from them all. So grab a notepad and let's get into which platform makes the most sense for your business and your pocket. Squarespace have 2 different e-commerce plans. They have the basic commerce plan, which is £28 per month, and the advanced plan is £43 per month. The difference between the two is with the basic commerce plan, you can't have subscriptions, you can't have advanced discount, and there's no abandoned cart recovery. Now, Shopify itself don't take transaction fees, but the other payment processors do. So if you obviously have PayPal or like Amazon Pay or Apple Pay, they will charge their own transaction fee, but Squarespace doesn't. Big Cartel have 3 plans to choose from. They have a free plan, which is £0 per month, where you are allowed 5 products and only 1 image per product. The next is the 50 product plan, where you're allowed 50 products, and that is $9.99 per month. And then you have the 500 product plan, which is $19.99 per month. They all pretty much have the same features. The only benefit, of course, is that with the others, you have more products that you're able to sell. And with Big Cartel, they don't charge transaction fee either, only their other payment processors do. Shopify, of course, at the moment they do have the offer where you can have 3 months for just £1 per month, and then the basic plan is £15 per month. The Shopify plan is £49 per month, and then the advanced plan is a huge jump to $259 per month. With the advanced plan, you have 15 staff accounts, which means, of course, this is going to be for huge businesses that need like 15 people to manage the store. So definitely not for me or the people that are watching this, more than likely. And you get way more advanced reports. Then we have the hack. We have the Shopify Lite plan, and that is just £5 per month. So Shopify do charge transaction fees that do get lower in cost with the higher plan that you get. Wix also have 3 different plans. They have the basic, which is £15 per month. Unlimited plan is £20 per month, and the VIP is £27 per month. Let's look at the back end of the platforms. This is what you will be seeing when you log into the platform and managing your website. They all seem to have a setup assistant, which is really good for beginners that don't know what to do. It will actually walk you through step by step what to do first, and then set up your product and so on. So I really liked that about all of the platforms. Big Cartel's dashboard, really easy to navigate, nice to look at, and a helpful checklist, and I really liked the colorway and the font. Squarespace was a bit more overwhelming. It makes you choose a theme straight away, and it's like, hold on, let me get my feet wet first. Yeah, it's a lot. So you have to scroll through all of the different themes and choose a theme that you think you may like, and then you're able to actually set up your store. And again, you have a really helpful assistant that will talk you through what to do step by step. So fun fact, Wix didn't actually start as an e-commerce platform, which says a lot, and you'll probably understand them more that you watch this video. Straight away, it's asking you a whole load of questions that will pretty much help them to cater together what kind of business you are. And for me, it was like, nope, logging off, please. I can't. My mind, I like things to be very clean and basic. When there's too many options, it is a lot. So if you're like me, not really sure about the dashboard. There's also a lot of options and sub menus on the side of Wix as well, which just gets so overwhelming because it's like, where do I start and what do I want to edit? Why is there so much stuff that I can do? I guess it's a good thing for some people, but for me, if you're someone like me that doesn't like, who is undecisive, let's just say, it's going to be very difficult for you to navigate. Shopify, I love the dashboard. Again, like Big Cartel, it's really nice to look at, nice colors, very clean, and a good checklist that helps you go through how to set up your store. And it's really easy to look through your analytics and your daily sales and orders. Also, straight away gives you some good theme options. Speaking of themes, let's have a look at what the platforms have to offer when it comes to design. Big Cartel has a decent amount of themes, but they're very like artsy. So I feel like if you are selling art pieces, if you're more on the design side of things, like selling cute tote bags and stuff, Big Cartel would be good for you, and really great for like clothing brands also. When it comes to customization, there wasn't much options, and you do actually have to change the whole theme if there is something that you want on your website that that theme doesn't have. You can't really edit and go around it. You have to change the entire theme, which is a bit annoying. I noticed that you weren't really able to just like click and drag things around on the editor, and it took quite a while to load some things. I found this really annoying when I was trying to resize my logo. I mean, there may be an option somewhere, but you know, if I didn't see it straight away, that probably means that most people watching this wouldn't see it straight away either, which says something about their easy accessibility and the way that they've designed how you can edit things. Squarespace has a huge selection of themes. It's definitely improved since I've been on Squarespace, and all of the themes look very e-commerce friendly, very clean, and really good. I was very impressed by their themes. Most of the themes already had the key elements that you need and may want to add extra onto your site. So I noticed that a lot of them had the social media icons at the top. They had the cart icon already, and in the footer they do have like an email sign up form, which is great. You don't have to go in and add that. So I really liked that about the themes. Shopify, there are only 11 free themes to choose from, but again, very nice options, very clean, very basic, and it's going to give you a nice looking store. They do have much better themes that are on the theme store, which are paid, and they are very pricey though. The editor is super easy to use, really nice to navigate. You can actually hide certain sections while you're editing, so you can see if you like that section or not. You are able to resize things. I like the color options, but I realized that it was quite hard to edit the color of a button. I have experienced in the past with Shopify, if you are stuck with certain things, their help team is super good. They can actually log into the site for you and change things for you. So that is an option if you ever get stuck with anything like that. Now, Wix had a huge template option. They looked amazing. When it comes to design, Wix had some really, really good website options. But now, when we come to the editing of the site, this is when it all goes downhill. Again, extremely overwhelming and has way too many options. It kind of reminded me of like the old school way that you would edit website fronts. Like it was just too much, too many things you can change, too many options when it comes to even dragging things and deleting and cropping. It's just way too much. In 2022, I feel like it should be way more simpler and cleaner. Even just to upload an image to the website, you have to click it like 3 times to upload the image, which I know sounds like really spoiled because we have been spoiled with technology, but you shouldn't have to do that just to upload an image. They do, however, have a really good choice of stock images. So if you don't have much content or images for your products or your site, they have some really good options that will work well for you. Now let's get to adding our products. Big Cartel was very easy to navigate, and they had a really nice step-by-step process which goes downwards. So you kind of do one thing, swipe, do the next thing. However, there wasn't much room to really add a more detailed product description and add in images and videos and stuff. So it isn't really great for that side of things. And again, you can only have one product image, which doesn't work well for you if you have a product that has different color options. And also there's like no inventory tracking. So if you do use Big Cartel, get ready to be writing down what inventory you have and how many products you are selling. Now with Squarespace, I like the fact that you have the option to sell different things. For example, memberships, digital products, live events. So it's not just physical products. They do have different selections that you can choose from instead of having to like download a separate app in order to do that. The inventory management was super clean and easy to navigate. You can also do a much more customized product description, from changing the font colors, adding images, videos, links, buttons, really good. You can even make a product a subscription. So if you have, say, a skincare item and you want someone to subscribe so they buy it every single month, in the product page, they do have an option for you to just tick that, which I think is super cool. You don't have to do an add-on. It also has a separate SEO section, so you can actually put in keywords that will help you rank higher on Google search. Shopify, really clean, love the look of it, very fast when it comes to uploading images, and again has room and space for you to really have a detailed product description. With the inventory management, super cool. Really like how you can actually add how much your product cost to make, and then it will calculate what your profit margin is That's what I really like about Shopify. It's very e-commerce based, so it thinks and helps the business owner when it comes to costs and pricing and stuff. And it also has a section for customs details. So if you are selling internationally, you can actually put in what the custom code is for your product. And on the side there is a tick box so you can check where you want that product to be sold. So if you want to sell a t-shirt on Facebook but you don't want to sell the trousers on Facebook, you can untick that at the side. Wix also gives you the option straight away whether you want to sell a physical product or a digital product. I think I'm just being really fussy and extra when it comes to Wix now, but the colors on the product page just really put me off. Everything about the design just really put me off. And again, it took 3 clicks for you to even upload the product images. But however, there is a lot of room for customization in the product description section, and I do like how there was an option to do pre-orders as well, along with subscriptions, and that is great because you don't have to download a third-party app. I also like that if you have a variety of colors for your product, it comes up with the color that the color is. App stores. I was surprised because all of the platforms actually have app stores now, which I feel like when I had Squarespace and Big Cartel years ago, they didn't have that. Big Cartel doesn't have a lot of apps, however, it's only a handful of apps and nothing major. Squarespace, I was very surprised at the amount of, they call them extensions that they had. Really good for shipping and different types of apps from marketing, and they didn't have this years back, so this is a great improvement. The Shopify app store is huge and something that I've done videos on because they have some amazing apps. They do mostly have free versions of the apps, and the app store does cater to your business. So if you go to the app store, it will tell you what apps Shopify thinks you would need for your store, but again, you can search for any app that you want to. The only thing is it can get pricey if you do want to pay for the apps, because that on top of your monthly fee does start to add up, so you just have to be careful and keep that in mind when you are downloading apps. Wix also had a great selection of apps. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty and what these platforms are actually made for, and that is for taking orders, managing customers and shipping. So to be fair, all were pretty much the same kind of structure when it comes to taking orders, managing orders and shipping. With shipping, however, I do want to mention that I really liked Shopify's new market selection, where you can actually choose different countries and it will tell you about like the tax fees, and you can edit what you want to charge for shipping for certain countries. With the new changes with the EU and stuff, this made it quite more easy to navigate. So I liked that part of Shopify. Squarespace also was good when it came to shipping because they gave you suggested prices that they think you should charge for shipping in certain areas. Now, as an e-commerce business owner, you are most likely going to be on the go and not at your computer all the time. And what I love about these e-commerce platforms is they do have apps that you can manage on the go. However, not all of them had great apps, so let's just get straight into the app side of things. So Wix does have an app, but you can't actually edit your website within the app. So you have to do that on a desktop, which is a huge hindrance, because if you want to do any changes, last minute changes, or you made an error when you were at home and then you have Black Friday sale, but you're not at home, there's nothing you can do about that. And again, just like the desktop version, the mobile version is extremely overwhelming. Big Cartel, decent app, really like the look of it, but you can't actually do discount codes, which again is a bit annoying if you are on the go and you decide you want to do a sale. The Shopify app is everything. This is what I really love about Shopify, because you can pretty much manage your whole business with Shopify on your phone. When I had my friend helping me pack orders, she would use the app on my iPad or on my phone, and that's all she needed. She didn't even have to use the computer, which I love about Shopify. And of course, the ka-ching notification, managing your orders, making edits with orders, and the detailed analytics about customers and orders and website visitors. Squarespace's app was also really good. So Squarespace and Shopify win for me when it came to the mobile app. So let's round up what personally my favorites are. For fresh beginners, I would recommend you go with Big Cartel or Shopify Lite. Check out my video on how to start a product business with no money, because I dive deeper into Shopify Lite and Big Cartel on why they're really good options on a low budget. So these are your best options for if you are on a budget but you still want to deliver a good experience for your customers. If you are making under £1,000 a month with your business, I would recommend Squarespace as the best e-commerce platform, or the Shopify basic plan. It depends on your growth, and if you see that your business is going to grow more than 1k a month, you may want to go down the Shopify route. So those making over 1k, 3k, 5k, 10k, Shopify full stop. Shopify is the go-to e-commerce platform in my opinion. Squarespace comes to a close second. Squarespace actually surprised me. It is way better than what it was when I was using it. So all in all, I would say do what I did and try the free trial versions of all of the platforms to see what you like and see what works for you and your business. I do not recommend Wix, however. I'm sorry, Wix, if you're ever watching this, but I can't recommend that to you guys. I don't think it is the best option at all. So guys, let me know if you would like a dedicated video to any of the e-commerce platforms mentioned in this video, minus Wix. Check out these two videos, give this a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next video.